My name is Faraja Isingo, a topic proposal focusing on the impact of employee turnover to the organization performance. Among the different topics of interest, a topic on employee turnover rate can be the perfect choice for this proposal since it will help understand how the turnover of employees impact the performance of the organization. Understanding the impact of employee turnover is paramount to the organization. Turnover of employee refers to the percentage or number of employees who have left an organization and replaced. Measuring the employee turnover rate will help the company to evaluate and understand the reason the employees leave the organization as well as estimating the cost to hire new employees for budgeting purposes. Based on previous studies, it is evident that organizational performance is significantly affected by the high turnover of employees. According to Saridax and Cooper, 2016, employees are vital assets for the company since they provide labor for the production process. Therefore, there is a gap in the workforce by employee. The production process will be altered. Due to low production, the company will be in a position to satisfy the demand in the market. Further, Boland and Snell, 2010, argue that if employees are not treated well within the organization, they will probably leave the company. With the increased employee turnover, the company will encounter various challenges, such as increased workload to the remaining employees, hence poor service delivered. Due to workload, the employee will have low motivation to work, thus contributing to low performance. The low performance will also lead to inadequate production levels or poor quality of the product, and therefore the company will lose customers due to lack of customer satisfaction. For this reason, this research needs to understand the impact of employee turnover on the performance of the organization. By understanding this impact, it will be easier to resolve the factors contributing to employee turnover and then enhance organizational performance and productivity. The research questions provide the issues which the research or study will seek to address. One of the research questions will be understanding the factors which lead to high employee turnover. It is impossible to evaluate the impact of employee turnover on organization efficiency and the performance without first understanding the factors lead to high turnover. After addressing these factors, the second question will focus on how employee turnover will influence organizational performance and productivity. Lastly, the research question will discuss the possible strategies which the organization can use to mitigate the high rate of employee turnover as the final solution to the problem. This is because for every research, there has to be a solution to the research problem. The first section will be introducing the Amazon company and the significant challenges it faces concerning the high rate of employee turnover. The introduction will be incorporated with the previous studies on the effect of high employee turnover on organizational performance. Other topics will include the theoretical framework, which discusses some of the theories related to the study. The third topic will be on empirical review, which summarizes some of the previous studies related to the topic. Lastly, this section will address some of the research gaps in the early studies by quoting them. These theories are relevant to the research topic because they aim at discussing the needs of people and what can lead to dissatisfaction. All the four theories above are related to the topic on employee turnover rate and its impact on the performance of the company. They single out employee as an individual who can be influenced by various issues within the organization, hence contributing to the change of the behavior and the performance. Field 2009. For instance, employee assessing assets according to human capital theory. They shall be taken good care, since the absent or poor performance will lead to the downfall of the organization. According to Maslow hierarchy of need, employees have needs which need to be satisfied, but the failure to do that, they will leave the organization. The Herzberg motivation theory and the super theory of career growth management are paramount in evaluating the factors which can mitigate the high rate of employee turnover, such as motivation and the career growth or development. Paul, 2009. The research design which will be adopted in descriptive research design, according to Serican 2003. A descriptive research design is a design type which is useful in obtaining information which is related to the current status of the issue based on the relationship with possible variables. This form of research design will be essential in collecting data which describe the true characteristics of the impact of employee turnover on the performance of the organization for the Amazon company. The descriptive research design will collect both the quantitative data and the qualitative data, which are essentially bringing out the perfect nature or characteristic of the employee turnover rate on organizational performance. In total, Amazon has 647,500 employees. The employees are considered as the target population or the participants of the study. Therefore, a sample of the population will be selected using the stratified random sample technique to select 5% or 10% of the population. The sample population will comprise of the top management staff, middle level, and the junior or the lower level. Procedure for data collection. After sampling, data will be collected through interviews and the questionnaire. And the questionnaire will comprise both open and closed questionnaire. The questionnaire will be straightforward to encounter accurate responses. The questionnaire will be distributed to the selected sample of the population. The research will also have one-on-one interviews as well as focus group. The focus group will comprise 7 to 12 group members. Significance. The study will help the company to understand the factors lead to high employee turnover and also to establish the best method to reduce the high turnover in the company. For low turnover will contribute to high employee productivity and also to customer satisfaction due to effective service delivery.